the mighty and resilient Merrimack River, carving through the communities of our great region. My name is Linda Lorden, proud president of Merrimack County Savings Bank, and like the river that serves as our namesake, we're a constant yet ever-changing presence. Because to us, it's bigger than banking. It's about powering communities and putting people first. It's about knowing where you came from and where you're going. That's Merrimack style. Visit us at themerrimack.com.
This is the Washington Times front page for Tuesday, July 30th, 2024. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. Venezuela is teetering on the brink of a political crisis after President Nicolas Maduro claimed re-election amid contested and seemingly suspicious vote tallies. National security correspondent Ben Wolfgang reports Maduro's opponent, Edmundo Gonzalez Urrutia, suggested that the official government vote totals were fraudulent and that he was the rightful winner. The Biden administration also cast heavy doubt on the results, and critics said Maduro's socialist government had flagrantly overturned the will of the country's voters. The capital of Caracas was said to be tense but peaceful throughout much of the day Monday, as both sides rushed to shore up their claims to electoral victory. But by the evening, thousands of protesters were in the streets, demonstrating against the results. Vice President Kamala Harris has churned through her office staff, according to a nonprofit watchdog group, raising questions about her management style. Susan Ferricchio reports researchers from Open the Books, who analyzed payroll data, found an extraordinarily high departure rate from Harris's vice presidential office. Those who have worked for her claim she was an overbearing boss who discouraged direct eye contact and made employees stand at attention when she entered a room. High turnover in the White House isn't new, but Harris's rate of 92%, according to Open the Books' numbers, are higher than others. In the same time span, President Trump experienced a 72% turnover rate, and President Biden had a 77% rate. A surge in advanced placement test scores after a change in how the College Board evaluates the exams has sparked accusations of grade inflation. Culture reporter Sean Salai reports the College Board revealed this month it started scoring the test differently in 2022 to bring up all of its examinations to pass rates of 60% to 80%. It said that range best reflects the letter grade distribution in AP high school classes nationwide, as tracked by digital software implemented in 2019. A College Board spokesperson said educator feedback and new data drove the decision that replaced a panel of 10 to 18 scholars who tweaked the grading system every 5 to 10 years with a new evidence-based standard setting. An inspector general has found that dozens of IRS employees who have willfully cheated on their taxes remain working for the agency, and some have been even hired back after evasion. Stephen Dinan reports, according to the audit, 5% of the IRS's workforce failed to pay their taxes in full and on time at some point while working for the agency. Most of those were deemed mistakes. However, 70 current employees were found to have intentionally cheated. Of those, only 20 were terminated, and most of the rest remain on the job after a short suspension. Under the law, all of them should have been fired unless they received a special exemption from the IRS commissioner. And finally, Andrew Salmon recaps the International Religious Freedom Summit Asia in Tokyo, specifically what some call China's de facto policy of genocide in Tibet. Though China does not operate death camps or fill mass graves, experts say the central government's policy toward the people of Tibet, as well as the Xinjiang region, represents slow-motion genocide. The summit was sponsored in part by the Washington Times Foundation, which shares the same founders as the Washington Times. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/frontpage or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.